That's a sick 4.
Did you guys meet me up?
I can. Yep.
Perfect.
Boop. All right. Do you want to go first or second?
I for sure want to go first.
Sounds good.
Do you want to go first or second? So yeah, chat. What up? We got 2 decks that are probably going to be seen in the provisionals tomorrow. So here's your live sneak
We get a
peek.
good
review
hand,
one.
please?
Round 1.
No. The answer is no.
Absolutely not. You don't get to get playable hands.
As I am doing this thing.
Alright, ready when you are.
If a mod in chat wants to
Don't
start
call it unplayable.
a little
That's definitely
gamble,
very
that would
playable.
be very fun.
Build 2? Holy moly.
Yeah, if this
I'll
was any
keep
other
it all up.
foundation, I'd be super mad, but now I'm just a little mad.
We'll go on a
I think it would be fun to get a gamble on.
free. I'll go on
Nomu
a 4.
versus
On a free.
versus Jiro
and
is
a
an
5.
interesting matchup. Normally people think
Alright,
that
path to you.
like Jiro
You
or
draw
Nomu would be
3
favored
cards.
here because of just how strong his moves are. But I think if Jiro can survive past like turn 3, I think there's a lot to be said about the strength of Nomu.
I'll give it -3 speed.
-3? I'll give it 5 damage.
Sure, I'll use my face.
Incoming green deck, we love it, Josh.
I'll say if you block it, discard 1.
Okay, and so now that we have this all set up and clean, ooh, it looks so good. We're starting off with a hardened chop coming in hot.
I'll respond. Coordinated effort.
The new characters can't use the plus ultra.
Frenzy. Checks.
They cannot use the enhanced, correct? They are still allowed to block with it though.
Oh, crazy. I have nothing.
And then 4 damage for the Nomu, and we'll have you take my land.
Sounds good. Doesn't actually sound good.
Wowzers. Okay, so yeah, we are just
Gonna
absolutely melting her.
4 damage and send it at you.
Sure, I'll eat 8.
So in one turn,
Maybe I don't block
we took 17 damage off of 2 successful attacks. Just really showing the power of Nomu, right?
I'll draw my
And so now Jiro has to take and find a way to stabilize, and then come back in and continue to play the game.
I'll go 0 grav on a 5, checks a 4. I'll go 5. I'll respond, give it a damage.
Yep. No response.
All Jiro. Doesn't really matter. And I'll send it.
Yeah, I think throwing a poke here is not
Or it's
terrible.
yes.
Sure.
The biggest thing about this is
I'll meteor shower on the 5. Checks crazy. I'll respond, give it 2 damage. And I'll send it. It's
Before
you might be getting Chris Baumann to come in and do commentary.
That's ready.
Sure.
And I'll also flip requesting assistance.
Sure. And I'll pass.
I'll respond Nomu and take 6.
Sure.
Interesting that we followed up with the second move. I guess it's just like to soften up Nomu just a little bit more. But I don't know if I loved that option, you know?
Alright, then.
And I'll pass to you.
Because like we now only have a mid and a high. If they find another way to pick it up, yeah, this is gonna be able to pick up the
We'll commit here. Any response?
chop, and this is lethal coming at face.
Pick this up, build 1 down.
Sure. I'll flip to ready 1.
I'll give it 4 damage.
Sure. I should have.
And the worst thing that can happen, right,
Don't give it -3.
is we have
I'll pass.
I would not hold 2 cards to block Nomu. He swings the bleachers. Agreed, Hobo.
The 3.
Yeah, he's just gonna swing really hard. He's gonna coordinate this thing down. And if we have an extra jab, like it's just hella over. It's hella over.
It's pretty good. Frenzy.
Yeah, this is going to the next game, and I think this is because like
We'll give that
Pippa
one
just
more.
didn't quite have enough cards to block with, and that's
Very
the
correspondence.
that's the power, that's the strength of Nomu going first. You know.
Do that. All Jiro now.
Interesting that we're not playing with the webcam rules.
Wrong possibility. 10 life is not a lot.
Yeah, the rules have changed with Jiro. Interestingly,
I'll do 4 damage.
like 2 days before the event, which I don't love. I wish they would have just changed it afterwards.
Yeah. Top in hand, right?
Of
Yeah, I did
I'll
pick
just
it
go.
off the jab.
you look at your own cards, but reveal your
Why do you
opponent's.
have to bully me with Nomu? Every single
I'm
time.
prepping for the provisional tomorrow. That's what I'm playing.
Of course.
Why do you have to bully Nomu? Because that's what HTLC does.
Because I don't
He
have
comes in, he takes lunch money with Nomu, and he bounces, and we love it.
cards
We love him
the
for it.
decks I play.
Alright. I'll go first game too.
Letting opponents see their checks is so sad.
Let me just check my
I
score.
think that's the only way you get to do it on webcam, though. Like I don't know how you can do it
I think-
cleanly, effectively, smoothly without like letting them see. So like if it's that big of a deal, just don't use it on their turn, right? Your character's already busted enough. Sorry, I don't like the word busted. Your character's already good enough. Just giving plus X.
What do you think about the note-taking rule?
No, it doesn't affect me. I don't take notes.
What?
I just remember everything.
Alright.
Yeah, chat. Apparently they flip flopped on the note taking rule as well. Does anybody have any details about that?
You are.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 3. And I'll pass to you.
Review engine kick. Draw 2 cards. Needed, apathetic, shock, fix, tight.
You could take notes,
Great.
just not have notes prior to the game, like sideboard guides, etc. Okay.
One in hand.
Okay, that's
I'll
interesting.
go for.
We have found an answer to
Check
coordinated.
gross. Real gross.
That is not what you want to see.
Uh,
Yeah, I definitely would have held these throws until the next turn.
Or 5. I'll respond,
Interesting.
Give it a damage. And then I'll respond, give it a speed, and have you mill 1.
Ha, got it. Ooh, got a chop out of hand. That's good.
All Jiro. Your go.
All pass.
I'll send it. It's a 4 high 7.
Pick 6.
You can have your deck list and sideboard and take notes about revealed
I'll
cards,
respond
but it's
your
public
one.
knowledge, so you have to share them with your opponent. That's fair. Yeah, and that's how it was in Universes for sure.
And I'll,
That you were allowed to take notes that way, but like this can be private.
if it's full blocked, it'll still do a 1.
Yeah, flip specialist to sound.
Sure. I'll pass. Oh, I forgot to respond character. That's fine.
Block on a 4. And we'll take 1.
3, 4, take the 1. That's okay. I mean, this is a coordinated out. The biggest thing here is like with the committal of Jolt, we are going to have
That's a bummer.
the it can't be fixed online.
And pass to you.
Our goal here for Jiro is to just have Nomu draw cold. Do we build and pass here? If we do that, then Jiro gets to be in the game. I think actually throwing the poke is the right call. Crazy enough, just because we want them to use the jolt now rather than later. All right, because now that jolt is not going to be online as we look at the rest of the turn.
I'll review draw 5.
Yeah, because now we have a second jolt that we get to play. I mean, we jolt and then we have nothing but low blocks. That sucks. Man, we hope that Nomu draws nothing but chops for sure.
All zero grab left on 5.
This is such an interesting line.
5.
They're just trying to like
Give it
get the
an
crazy
edge,
pokes.
and
It's
then
interesting.
give it a
It's
speed
interesting.
having no one. Enhances all Jiro.
Next deck, it's -2 damage.
Sure.
Oh, that's so crazy good, Nomu.
All flip
Just not even being forced to respond with the with your character.
Next one, it's -2 damage.
Sure. All pass.
Nomu takes 6.
All right. Sounds good.
From here, you just build as Jiro, right? Like we've got him down to 28. He's got -4 on a bunch of stuff. We just want to like play as many foundations as we think we can get away with. I probably could have played the Jolt as well because like committing down his cards is like really important.
Do you draw 4?
This is a hand that lets us go in.
Do Harden drop 4 or 5. And your response. I guess I flipped your special.
Okay, so this is a super scary spot for us to be in, right? Because like if you look on Nomu's side, these are going to be absolutely crazy. He is gun shy from last game. I don't think he needs to be gun shy. I just think that like I don't think that Zero Gravity Lift has as much value on the board as Jolt does, right? Like hitting with Jolt and committing down the coordinateds is way more important than like anything else.
+5 damage.
Interesting that we did not build with the it can't be fixed. That is interesting. And Seed's a good enough play that he didn't miss that for sure. That was a choice to be made. What do we discard here?
Full block all.
Probably the Meteor Shower, because we can get them back with our momentum.
Discard 1.
Wowzers. Okay. We that says right there that Pippa is thank you, Lady Lux.
You full block it, it'll build face down.
This is Pippa saying that I'm gonna try and kill you next turn. Right, we've got the I don't know, we probably blocked this with the plus ultra, right?
4 damage.
And Seed is gonna hold this this jab probably because it's got a pretty solid block.
To take 0 if I block it.
I'll pass.
Love this, love this. And here comes the plus ultra block on a 6.
Block. Thinking.
You block with the plus ultra because like there's no better time to do it, right?
Checks a 5, 6, take 0.
He might win with gravity plus meteor showers. I mean, I hope that that they do, right? I hope that Pippa gets the job done.
My 5.
If so, then she's just like a smarter player than me. She can see the future.
All meteor shower on the 4.
Checks.
4.
So right now we have
Damage. And I'll respond. Give it a speed. Have you 1.
we have 4 copies of attacks, but this isn't enough damage because we're not pumping enough with Jiro, right?
To pull 1 in from my discard.
Or I guess this is 5.
I'll discard 1 to pull it into my hand.
I'll pass.
I'll remove to have this go to my moment.
I'll pass.
Those are removed from game pile.
I'll send it. It's a 5 high 6.
5, 6, 7. Checks a 5, 6, 7. Completely blocked. That right there has just completely and totally messed up the math of the turn. I don't think we get to like keep pushing stats,
5.
right? Especially if this next one gets blocked.
Give it a damage and a speed. And have you built 1?
Yeah. Here's me.
First enhance. Oh.
Interesting that we didn't use first day.
Removed. Have it go to momentum.
You have
-2 speed is good. So this is a 3 high currently.
Discard one to pick one up.
In a stack, it's -2 damage.
Sure.
Interesting. Interesting.
I'll hero now.
If we do math, right? So this is a 1 high block, be 1, 2, and then on a 3, so it'd be on a 5. I think to be safe, we probably destroy the other one to say that it gets -2 speed, because if we check a 3, we want to commit 2 cards.
-2 speed.
There you go. We definitely don't want to do that.
Pass. That's a
If this gets blocked, I don't know how we do 22.
checks. Cool. It'll go to momentum.
Right, because it'd be
I'll go on a
6.
Wow, checks. It comes in with -4. Oh, respond, give it a damage. Respond, give it a speed. Have you build one.
So it's a 5 high for 3?
And I
5 high for
will
2.
Pass. No, I'll discard one to pick one up.
Okay. So this is going to be 2 damage, and then...
Pass.
So we're going to do 14 this turn, total?
I'll go on a 5. Wow, checks. Do the thing to give it 1, 2, and have you build one.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Yeah, this is just 14 damage. We just don't care about it.
I'll go on a 6.
Oof. 3, 4, 5. Probably that one. Yeah.
I'll give it 3 damage and give it a speed. And I'll send it.
Big 6.
Sounds good. I'll respond to your phone check to ready 1.
Interesting.
And I'll pat you.
Okay. So now, I mean, basically what we've said is you need to find 27, which Nomu can do very easily, right? Like Nomu can make that happen, and Coordinated is online. So if we do any sort of blocking, we get to then like
Cipro.
mess around with
We'll
stats.
give it 5 damage.
So this is an 11 damage move, about a little over a third of the health that needs to happen. It's a 4 speed, right? So it's a 4 low. So this is on a 7. We know we're gonna check a 5 because of what is happening.
Your go.
Yeah, it's tough to go into Nomu versus a low block. Pippa is gonna squeak out of this turn living though. I bet. I suspect.
Tap or -2 speed.
I'll pass.
I'm thinking if I want to respond with this. I think I won't. And then if you'll pass, I'll pass. It's a 2 low 11.
There's only 3, and I think 27's not enough. Yeah. So this block means that we have to now build, right? Like we build a. Oh, we're just going for it. Interesting. Because I guess Nomu knows that they can't survive this, right? So this is. Oh, and this moves a high. This moves a high block. It's a 3 high. Okay, so this is just a free move just to take the 9, right?
Yes, guaranteed. But we just saw the 2.
That card's neat.
Okay.
As it stands,
so
we were
big.
about 3 short, unfortunately. We'll give it 5 damage.
Could we have gotten there with the
Weight
tight-lipped,
11, I guess.
right? So this could have been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that would have been 11, 12, 13. Yeah, not quite there. Not quite there. Very close though. So we have a high and a mid coming through. Jiro just needs to draw literally 1 attack in order to end this game probably.
That should be game because I have.
I mean, if you have 1 attack, it's...
Yeah, I do. I got the pillar swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going first game 3?
All right. Oh, I
It's
didn't.
not
I haven't
so
updated
fast
scores.
turns in a row.
Whoops. Might be. It is 1-1. We're going into game 3, and that just kind of shows you like the power of Nomu getting to go first and winning that die roll, and then the power
There's no reason
of
to ever go second on any character.
the power of Jiro like being able to stabilize afterwards.
I think
Right, like playing really tight universes
that
is
mostly fair.
what is
I think
what is
Shoji
important.
makes a strong argument. Mina too. It's just being able to like be the first aggressor and set the tempo of the match is like really good.
Yeah, they get some benefit. Like it's a little less bad going second, but
Right
it's
now they're talking about going first versus going second.
There's characters that do way less fair things going second in standard, and they still never want to do it.
Wow, crazy. I'll keep draw my 1. I'll wolf cling on the 2, on the 3. All
This
deal.
is a hand.
5.
This is a hand that says even if you're going first, Nomu, I get a chance to survive this. This is greedy. Oh, it pays off.
On the 3.
I think from here we play the 1-drop because it's going to let us draw a card. You play it. You play it. Because it's going to let us draw a card if we check the 5, right?
Are fields of requesting assistance? Okay, went to the bottom of my Discord for some reason. Hold on, let me just organize this.
What is happening?
And I'll go
You
on
play this, it checks on a 5. Okay, so we were in such a stellar spot. We've got double wall cling. We have a way to draw bonus cards. This is a really good position for us.
Pocket discard 1.
I'll pass.
I'll flip tight lipped for 1 damage.
Sure. I'll Jiro.
I'll blow the
Pass.
face down for 1 hit.
Sure. I'll pass.
Plus 5 damage.
So this is a spooky spot to be in. I don't think we're allowed to block this because of coordinated, right? I'd be so afraid of the jab.
I'll lead 11.
We just have to take it. Yeah, that is how spooky that card is. If Nomu has even a little bit of gas, discard a card might be the thing that like gets us to lose the game there.
3 and pass 2.
Sure. I'll review 1. 5.
Okay, as we draw, this is just another build turn, and I think that's totally safe to do as Jiro. I don't think poking here is the right call.
Checks.
It is totally possible for Jiro to OTK Nomu. It's possible. We can find 7 attacks that do 6 damage, especially if we're playing the flash attack, which I don't know if we are. We might just playing meteor loops. Especially with cards like Desert for Mainstream, which we have 2 in hand. We've got latent skill in order to cycle better cards. Like there's a lot of options that we have. Yo, Will Taylor with the 10 on Patreon. Thank you so much, buddy.
Hypothetical flip destined.
Oh, I'm so sad. Sure. I'll pass.
Yeah, we'll try to block on a 5.
4, 5. We are keeping our life. We're keeping our health total high, so we do not find ourselves into an unwinnable game state like we did in our second game.
I'll go on
Good
to 3. And I'll go on to 3. And I'll pass to you.
Interesting spot to be in, not building the latent skill as another way to draw bonus cards in case they find another apathetic, right? This is a weird spot to be in. Maybe this poke is just gonna get through, which it does. It does look like that is what we're hoping for, right?
Sure, I'll give it
Like-
Discard 1.
Sure. I'll flip to take none if I block it.
That was a crazy move, huh? We
Oh,
gave it the -3 speed.
I'm so bad. I'm actually horrendous.
Yeah, I
I'll pass.
agree. I
I'll
agree.
block on the 5. I'm very good at this video game. I'll take 0 and I'll discard 1.
Yeah. Mhm. We'll do. Sip it up. Any responses? At
Nope.
least you're out of responses.
Absolutely no responses.
First E is 5 damage.
Sure. I'll do
Yeah, this is an interesting move. I do like the fact that we've waited for the Death and Mainstream Success till now because we had stuff be discarded, huh?
I'll flip name attack. Raise.
Oh, and it's a low block. That's the best that it possibly could have been, honestly. Honestly. No coordinated on the chop.
That's correct.
Maybe getting out of deadlock, question mark? Maybe we're just playing
I
fast.
need to count my range. Sure. I'll pass block on the 9. Checks 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Bring it down.
Of course.
Then we'll do resistance and pass back to you.
Sure. I'm very good at video games, don't worry. I got this. I'll review 1 draw 6. Sure. I'll 0 grab lift on a 5.
This is a good looking hand, I think. She keeps playing these 0 grav lifts, and I just don't necessarily agree with them. They won the game last time, I guess, but man, I just don't think they're that great. I want to play Jolt 100 out of 100 times more. Let's commit down that coordinated effort. That's what we want.
Your go.
Next one gets -2.
Sure.
A reminder, Chad, if you guys do want to come and play some games on stream and get your stuff
Sure, I'll pass.
commentated on,
Pass.
exclamation point
6.
fight me in the chat, or you can just spend your points.
I'll go on a 5.
I mean, both are getting played though. Yeah, but like I want to hold the high block for something that matters.
I'll respond. Give
Like
me
holding like we don't have a high block in our hand anymore, right? What happens whenever the acceleration kick comes in, right? We saw it in game 1, the one that says discard a card, 2-speed, draw a card. I mean, that's an 8 damage move all by its lonesome because of Nomu.
if it's full blocked, it'll
I'll
do
pass.
1. And I'll pass to you.
He does have a wall cling left. I just don't love it. Just don't love it.
I'll respond.
This is the greediest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. This is the greediest move of all time. 0 gravity capture on the 3. It's crazy we were playing this 3 and I have not seen the 2 check. That's insane to me. That's insane to me.
And
It's a 2 low block. What happens if there's another chop?
I'll pass to you.
Opts to just hold the 3 foundations in hand. Ooh, okay.
Gonna do a high engine kick. Any responses?
That card is like 1,000,000 speed. I'll pass.
Hey, look, this is the card I talked about.
You want to
It's gonna be a 6 high for 8 that let Seed draw a card. This is a spooky, scary card.
give it 4 damage?
Sure. I'll stun coordinated effort.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
bum,
and
bum.
I'll eat 8.
Ooh.
6. High engine?
Sure.
Any response?
Sure, I'll give it -3 speed.
Okay.
I'll give it +2.
And cycle 1.
Pitch this. That one.
Draw an attack. Ugh, we were so unbelievably close to finding a decent kill turn. All we needed was one more high attack, and then
Give it 4 damage.
Jiro died, right?
Yeah.
You definitely flip the wall cling here. 100% you flip the wall cling here.
Pass.
I'll also pass.
I'll have block on the 5. Checks
Also
pass.
crazy we didn't respond with the Wealthy Aspirations to steal a bonus momentum.
attacks in second phase. Wow. 8, 6.
Sure, I'll review 1, draw 5.
We...
Uh,
I mean, this is a cool turn, but not a 27 damage turn.
flipped on 5, checks 3, 4, 5. I'll respond, give it a damage,
I guess not stealing the momentum means we're using Jolt, though.
and first enhance.
I
on
guess.
Jiro.
I guess that is fair. I think Destroy a Foundation to reuse Jolt might be greedy, but we drew one, and that's knowledge I didn't have. Let's give some Nomu an interesting choice because of the discard and 5 hand size. It's not really discard, it's cycle, right? Because it's discard 1 then draw 1. And so it's actually just like turning these bad foundations into probably good attacks, right? That's our goal.
Next one gets -2 damage.
Sure.
Man, having triple resistance out is actually a
Next
beating.
one gets -2 damage.
It's actually a crazy thing.
I'll pass.
I'll take 6 and then gain 3.
Sure.
Wow, so it's down to 24. We gotta hold some of these as blocks.
I'll rescue completed.
I mean, 2 lows, 2 highs. The thing that we're afraid of is
Yeah.
jab.
Really good. And I'll
Yeah, this is a pretty solid wall from Nomu. Didn't even feel like they needed to necessarily block. Down to take the 3 damage. The thing that we are missing here is jab. We need jab. We need jab. We need jab.
You are up.
Hey, jab.
And we'll see if you block it with discard 1. Unless you want to specials.
yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'll
Specialist coming in saying, yo, we are for sure going to block this. This is a perfect block hand from Jiro because of what we have set up, unless Nomu has a way to draw, which I'm just not seeing it.
Build 1 in.
Sure. I'll pass.
+5 damage.
Sure, I'll pass.
I'll also pass.
I'll block on the 4. Checks full block, and I'll
I mean, you discard... I mean, I guess you...
1, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love to see it. I just want to see what your attacks are looking like. 3 meteors in the grave. 2 pillar.
Yeah, this is a spooky spot to be in, and a lot of tough choices on Nomu's end, right? Like, it feels like the correct answer is just to windmill slam those apathetics down, but those are high blocks, huh? And this deck has this Jiro deck has shown that we are exclusively slinging high attacks.
You're almost out of attacks, huh?
No, I run like 25 attacks.
That seems excessive.
That seems excessive. Agreed.
And we'll respond coordinated.
Yeah, I think responding coordinated is fine. I'm not positive. I think Air Jiro is the best build.
Well, I'm gonna be in deadlock
But I'm
next
so
turn,
used
so
to my good build where I can make
promise
sure
you
to
that.
draw 1,000,000 and sling 1,000,000. Yeah, I also think that the air build is the best
I'm just
build.
saying, like, it doesn't matter what
Pillars,
they are right now, 'cause then you're building more.
Okay.
But I do think that your
We'll see if
good build is
we'll build it down.
good. So I think that is true.
Could I specialist that?
Yeah.
Right. I'll pass enhance.
1/1
I'll pass.
+4 damage.
Sure. I'll give it -2 more speed.
Okay, there's no reason not to give it the minus speed. We don't get to draw any bonus cards. Making sure that we don't lose to accidentally checking a 2 or something. I don't know.
Sure. I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Destroyed already. This is just to keep ourselves out of deadlock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Check full block. It'll build down. You have another attack?
Oh I'm only allowed to draw 2, as it turns out.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know if we. Yeah, I think we. Yeah, we actually hold both those high blocks and just make this unbelievably hard for Jiro to deal with.
I'll draw my 6.
Speaking of
My zone, so.
speaking of only drawing 1 attack, that is what we have on Jiro's side, which is annoying. That can definitely be rough. I think that is such a crazy move to do. I do not know why you would play this move at all. I would play capture or requesting assistance and then pass. I would just do so little. Oh, did we deadlock and pick up Jolt? We deadlocked to pick up Jolt. Okay, that's an interesting play.
All Jiro.
We'll give the next one -2.
Yep.
Huh. We have no way
This is crazy.
to give it plus damage.
Pass?
Next one gets -2 damage.
Huh.
Yeah, sure. I'll pass.
Huh.
Pass, we'll go to block on a 3. We did it.
We've done it.
Uh,
We're not.
I'll go
I
on
guess
the,
we jolt
5.
and
Okay.
then.
It comes in with -6 on respond, so it's only at 0.
Hell yeah. No, all you do. No.
Just enhance.
If
full block
Pippa
and still
decides to
respond.
play a foundation
Yeah,
after this, then I think it was a misplay.
Um,
Because all we had to do was literally put the 1 damage through.
I need to
Right?
another card and then this. I'm so bad.
Yes. Yes. We were supposed to play one more card to put it to 1 damage and then be fine with it.
Well, that's what we've grand games, right? So you don't make these mistakes in a tournament setting.
Yeah.
Or if you're like me, you still do.
Yep. Yeah, if we just played that 1 move first, it would have been totally fine. Because even committing 2 to like grab your thing back is like a good move. How many cards do we have left in deck? We have 4 cards left in our deck. Yeah, spooky spot to be in for Pippa for sure.
If I see attacks, I can make you cycle. That's pretty.
Use lift to force it momentum though. They're saving it for They are saving it for
Oh, it doesn't even go straight to the remove section.
Wow.
Nick, you're
Bruh.
slack.
Unplayable. Literally.
I'm just kidding. He's a swell dude.
Yo, that's a good point. They didn't go to the remove from
That's
game
good.
pile. Shouldn't they do that?
Garden jab. And then we'll commit.
Yeah, we have. Oh no, we've got a lot of good things down here. We've got chop, we've got frenzy, we've got reciprocal acceleration kick. Like we got a lot of stuff going on. Huh.
And we'll pick
I
that
actually think acceleration kick was the answer. I don't think that picking up the chop was.
Attack for -2 speed.
We'll give it 4 damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they have wall cling
Jiro, I guess.
as an answer. That is a tough choice for sure. Man, this air deck actually has 0 deadlock hate. There's like no reason for this Nomu not to go into deadlock. Funny.
I'll pass. Block on the 3 full block.
Yeah.
We'll do coordinated effort.
Yep.
We'll do chop. Chop's a 4, 5. Keep blocking it. And so do you want to respond first?
Yeah, I'll give it -3.
Give it 5.
So this is not death. This is not it because the move is going to be too fast,
-3.
right? Like we are going to discard the things that aren't the like we're going to block low and then we're going to discard the high block and then we've got wall cling and latent we've got wall cling and plus ultra to protect our last one. This is not lethal.
Block on the 2. Checks full block. I'll discard 1.
Mhm.
Yeah. Play frenzy.
Girl.
Give it.
Response.
That is a crazy move. Why are you doing this? Why are you respond?
Uh,
Stop responding with with specialist when you have plus ultra in your hand. Stop it, Pippa. When you go back and you watch this, pay attention to what's in your hand, dude.
Gets 5 damage. 4 damage.
Yeah, she's just not paying attention, and that is a bit of a misplay. You're just committing bonus cards for
So good
no
at this game. I'm
reason.
So good at this game.
It's a bait. Bait for what though?
Ultra in hand again?
Yeah, I do.
A bait for what? Bait for what though? It's
Fine,
bad
passive
bait.
guaranteed, and you don't have any other blocks, so it doesn't matter if you're committed out.
Yeah. So
On a 7,
block on
checks a
seven.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We get
I
the last
guess
one.
we do get to commit out, huh?
That was the goal of this turn.
6, 7.
Was that you cycle before you drew that. And then we'll do Glamorous and pass to you.
Glamorous is pretty good, and then we get to figure out what do we unflip. I think it's probably a super regen, right?
Yeah.
So we have 27 health.
Probably a regen, right?
On my 1.
There you go. And then make your check, and then we will cycle.
Whoa, it works
Well,
for
yours
me.
goes to the removed. That's garbage.
Alright, and I'll finish drawing my 5.
Once again, this is not a dead Nomu, and we have to play around it, and we've lost our wall cling. This is a spooky spot to be in.
Checks a 5, 6.
We don't even have to full block this.
Give it a damage.
Yeah.
Give it speed. And give it 1 more speed and have you mill 1. And first in hands. It can't be reduced below printed.
I want to do all 3 resistances.
Yep, sure.
What a crazy play. This Nomu has so much life. At this point, are we just trying to try and mill Nomu out? They technically milled before us.
You know, red-
15, 7. We've got 22 cards.
If it's full blocked, it'll go to
Interesting. No, I don't think we can because of how potent this someone with style is every attack, right? Like we're gonna find more cards back in our deck with it. Interesting. And we have a second one in our hand if we're not gonna block with it this turn. Excuse me. If we're not gonna block with it this turn, I think we can.
And I'll pass. It's a 5 mid 4 9.
We'll just instead of reviewing it, we just play it.
Block. This will go to momentum.
Millen doesn't seem like a good plan. A half block basically means the game. Yeah,
I'll
I don't disagree with you, Hubba.
0 grab on
We are still swinging.
I'll give it a damage.
They're so down.
1 speed. Have you mill 1.
It comes in with -6 damage. So it's at 1.
It's a lot, so it's only doing 1. I will.
I think playing this attack was not a good move. No shot that you do this. You just let that rock. Let that stay there.
Gross. Resistance is ridiculous. I'll pass.
We are down to have this thing just do the 1 damage. That's fine.
I love it. That's so cool.
Like the thing is, Jiro can OTK if we find the right hand, right? And this is just setting up for the OTK. We hold all of these cards in our hand, and they're gonna swing back at us and be fine, and then we'll pass. Do you remember what's in Nomu's momentum? Do you remember? Were you paying attention?
Pass to you.
Because I do not remember.
Never kill me, right?
Gonna do Harden Chop. Any responses?
I'll give it minus.
This is a scary spot to be in.
You're in here.
I think we should start releasing and getting rid of these face downs so that we can have our Destined for Mainstream, get our wall clings back. I probably would have started doing this. I think it was 2 4 defeat a kick. That's what I thought as well.
I'll give it 5 damage after you do that.
Sure. I'll pass.
I'll give it +3 speed with Glamorous.
Sure. I'll tap 1 for -2.
If you block it, discard 1.
Sure, I'll pass.
Pass. 4 low. I'm sorry, 2 low.
Low on 5. Check 5, full block. And I'll discard 1.
Mid block.
You definitely respond with coordinated.
Here's the jab.
I mean, this
I'll make it a high.
kills. Oh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky,
I
sneaky.
this out because I just picked up a jab, but just gonna pick up a reciprocal acceleration.
Yeah,
kick.
I only have 1.
Pretty sneaky,
I
sis.
think your play there was actually just to hold everything and try and mill me out because I was gonna lose to mill in 2 games.
I agree. Yo, Lady Locks with a tier 1. Thank you so much. A raw tier 1. Insane. I appreciate it.
Speed hit and block everything.
That might have been. Actually, that definitely was the play. Because.
Yeah, because I don't think you were getting through 29 health there.
Yeah. That. Nomu.
Nomu.
That's all I can say.
Nomu. Can you guys
Don't
hear me?
bully me tomorrow if we play
Yeah, just
against
unmuted
each
you.
other.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was really, really great stuff. A lot of C orange, play orange on Pippa's side. I think holding a lot of those attacks as blocks and waiting to string out Nomu might have been the right call if you wanted to like win that way. Or Seed already said just mill him out because he was that low. He had 22 cards in deck. He did get to refresh 1 card 2 cards every turn cycle, right?
Yeah.
With the someone with style, but that just wasn't going to save him with how mills were going to work. And I think you, Pippa, before that cycle happened, should have taken your face downs and destroyed them with release, no matter what, and got them out of your stage because there were 2 Walklings and 2 Destins for your bonus hand size to like help protect your life.
Yeah, I just didn't think about that.
Yeah. That is okay. I mean, that's why we do this.
You cycle so rarely. It's not something you often
It's
think
not
about.
on mind.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, thanks for the games.
Yeah, good job, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I think we got 2 more. If you want to jump back in queue, please do so. Be very, very fun.
Sure, sounds good. See you later.
Interim?
All right, chat. It looks like we've got Lady Luck and Josh in next.